Hello, and welcome to today's Focus on the Test mini lesson. Welcome to all of our subscribers, and thank you very much for joining us. Also to our students, continue the excellent progress that you're making, and remember that your labor is not in vain. It will pay off in the end. If you're an adult seeking to earn your high school credential, be sure to check out our website at www.yourpathforadultlearners.com, where you can learn more about our online GED and Hiset program. So now on to our lesson for the day.
Hello everyone, I hope everyone is doing fantastic. So in today's lesson, we're going to actually discuss transitions. My students are required to complete lessons on transitions as they are preparing for their essay exam. And so we're going to actually discuss transitions in this particular lesson. Enroll in Your Path today and get access to what our students get access to daily. Get access to online personalized GED, Hiset, and TABE courses, 24 hours, 7 days a week, individualized instructional guidance and a progress plan, study workbooks, learning materials and tools to reinforce your learning, tutoring, cap and gown, diploma cover, certificate of completion, test fees reimbursement, professional career academic coaching from IFC certified coaches, and next step services. Enroll today. Your Path wants to take a moment to congratulate its 2022 graduates. Congratulations, graduates, a job very well done. We are looking forward to more graduates. You still have time. 2022 is not over yet. We have a few mid-year announcements. Congratulations to Mr. Anton on earning perfect Hiset scores in social studies and science. Also, congratulations on passing your RLA exam near the college readiness level. You're very close to earning your high school credential, so keep up the excellent work. Welcome to our new board members, Dr. Jones, Vice Chairman, Dr. Moten, Secretary, Dr. Berkeley, Committee Member, and Dr. Haley, Committee Member. Welcome to the team. Welcome back to all of our students. We hope that you have enjoyed your summer break. It is now time for us to get back to business. So let's all get ready for testing. Your Path is wishing our students and everyone born in the month of September a happy birthday, and may you have many more to come. Your Path is hosting the 2023 National Graduates 5K Walkathon event to celebrate academic achievement across the nation as we promote adult literacy and basic education to bridge the achievement gap between non-high school completers and graduates. Wear your doctorate, master's, bachelor's, and high school cap and gowns and come and walk with us to support a worthy cause. This event will take place at the Washington Monument Ground on Saturday, May 6, 2023. Between the hours of 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. To register, visit our website at www.yourpathforadultlearners.com. We hope to see you there, and thank you for your participation and support. Here. So we're going to look at two worksheets. The first worksheet is on transitions, and these particular transitions are categorized based on how they should actually be used when you are preparing an essay. So when you're writing your essay, you want to know how and when to use transitions. So let's look at the transitions we have here. For the first category, we have signal a time relationship. For these transitions, you have the word first, then, next, afterwards, subsequently, meanwhile, finally, at last. These transitions are usually used at the beginning of a paragraph or as you're transitioning from one paragraph to the next. So you would normally see them in the body of your essay. For example, firstly will be used as you're presenting your first main idea. You may use a word such as next to transition into your second main idea, and a transition like finally to discuss the final point in the body of your essay. Then in the next category, we have signal and example. These transitions are used when you're presenting your textual evidence. So you may use phrases like, for example, as an example, to illustrate, as an illustration, for instance, as a case in point, such as, and e.g. also means for example. Then we have the next category, signal and effect. We have words like consequently, as a consequence, as a result, therefore, because of this, for this reason, hence, and thus. The next category, we have signal emphasis. We use transitions such as above all, as a matter of fact, in fact, in point of fact, importantly, certainly, indeed, truly. And then we have transitions that we use for our conclusion. So you will see this in the conclusion paragraph. As you are presenting that particular paragraph, you can use transitional phrases such as in conclusion, to conclude, in summary, to sum up, to summarize, in brief, in short, all in all. Okay? So now we are going to complete a few of these sentences using the examples that they have given us at the bottom of the or underneath the sentences. Okay? So when you are using transitions, you want to make sure that they fit into the context of the sentence. That's very important. The best way to do that is to insert that transition into the context. If it doesn't sound good or if it doesn't make sense, then you know that it is the wrong transition and it should not be used. Another way that you can familiarize yourself with transitions is to actually look them up in a Google search and get more familiar with the meaning of the word. Okay, so remember, you can use the dictionary on Google, or when you do a Google search, there's a dictionary that will come up and you can just look up the word and get its meaning. Okay, that way you're able to determine whether or not it fits into the context of the sentence as well. Okay, so keep all of that in mind. Let's look at example number 1. We have winters in Canada can be very cold. For this reason, warm clothing is important. Now, this is a cause and effect relationship. So if you went and looked in this category, you will see for this reason, which is right here, for this reason. This is a cause and effect. One thing happens that causes the other thing to also happen. Okay? Now, let's look at item number 6. We have there was no rain for 2 months. This is also a cause and effect. Blank, all of the crops died. So in this case, because of this, which you will also find under cause and effect, will be the appropriate transition for this particular sentence, okay? This transitional phrase fits into the context of the sentence. There was no rain for 2 months. Because of this, all the crops died, okay? Not only does it make sense, it also reads smoothly. Okay, now that we have completed this lesson, or I've given you some ideas on how to best complete this lesson, let's go to the second lesson that my students are required to complete. And here we have transitional words and phrases showing relationships within and between sentences. Also, you have a list of transitions here. So you have more transitions on this particular assignment or worksheet than you had on the previous one. These are also categorized. For example, and I'm not going to go through all of them because there are quite a few categories as well as transitions. So let's just look at a few of them. To signal addition of ideas. This is when you want to add on to an idea that you've already had. Okay, so if you're adding to a previous idea, then you want to use transitions such as and, also, besides, further, furthermore, to, moreover, in addition, then, of equal importance, equally important, another. Okay, so these are all transitions that allows you to introduce an additional idea that you may have to a pre-existing idea. Okay. We also have a category to show results. Again, to show an example. You will find additional transitions on this page. Okay, so there's a lot of transitions. You want to make sure that you are familiar with them and how to best use them. Okay, so I do recommend that you go through the list and the categories, okay, and familiarize yourself with them. Let's proceed to the lesson. In this particular lesson, you're going to circle the letter that correctly identifies the nature of the underlined transition in each of the following sentences. So in this particular lesson, the transitions have already been given to you. Your job is to actually put them in a category, okay? So rather than you just looking at the category, you're going to actually look at the transition and place them in the appropriate category. So let's look at number 1. A water main downtown broke this morning, so several businesses had no water for hours. I can already tell you that this is a cause and effect relationship, okay? One thing happened, so the other thing followed, okay? So this is going to be a cause and effect, all right? Let's look at number 3. Number 3, we have Larry will probably be a late bloomer socially, just like his older brothers, okay? In this case, we're looking at 2 subjects. We're looking at Larry, and we are comparing him to his older brothers. Whenever you see just like, you're actually making a comparison. If you do not know that, then it is recommended that you do a Google search, okay? Our students are working to become independent, self-sufficient learners. So Google searching these transitions is a good idea. So just like does not mean time, okay? It is not a transitional phrase that represents time. It is not a contrast. You're not looking at the differences between Larry and his brothers. You're actually comparing them, okay? So in this case, just like is a comparison. And D is not a valid option because it's not a cause and effect relationship, okay? Now, there is another section to this assignment. So we have exercise number 2. Exercise number 2 states, circle the letter of the word that correctly identifies the appropriate transition word or phrase. Then underline the kind of transition you have used. Here you have 3 options, and you're going to select the best option or the best transition that fits into the context of the sentence, okay? For example, in this case, we have blank, the invention of television. People probably spent more of their leisure time reading. The best transition for number 1 would be before, number C. Letter C, rather. Before the transition of television, people probably spent more of their leisure time reading, okay? That's the best transition for this particular sentence. It fits into the context of the sentence and it reads smoothly, okay? Nevertheless, will not be appropriate, and nor will because be appropriate for the context of the sentence. So you want to make sure that you are using the right transition word or phrase that fits into the context of the sentence. If you're unsure, Be sure to do a Google search and familiarize yourself with that transition word or phrase if you're not familiar with it, okay? So I hope that this lesson has helped. I'm sure it will help my students as they are required to complete these assignments in their coursework. I wish all of you a very blessed day. Bye-bye.
So good luck testing. Thank you very much for watching. Be sure to like, subscribe, share, and hit the notification button down below so that you're notified on our new releases. Also, join us on our other social media platforms such as Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.